Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you to those of you who are joining us live. And also, if you're watching us on replay, you are very welcome. My name is Leandra, face behind the page here. I am a mum, wife, physio, property entrepreneur, but also a very proud online business owner. And today we're going to be delving deep into some of the most common questions that we come up against, well, not come up against, that we get asked when people are really curious about this business. And our amazing Nisha will be here to help us explore them. So welcome, enjoy, and yeah, over to you, Nisha. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Liansha. My name is Nisha Anoop. I'm a wife and a mom to a little boy. I'm a nurse by profession, and still I'm working full time. And on top of that, I'm a digital business owner, and I'm helping others to do the same. So that's about
Amazing.
me.
Amazing. You are a busy lady, superwoman.
Yeah, busy. Okay, we can manage.
Where
That is
there's
the
a will, there's a way.
that is the beauty of this business, and that's why I joined in this business.
Fantastic, fantastic. And so how did you get involved? Because you're so, it sounds like you were so busy already. How did you get involved, and what was it that attracted you to this?
Actually, we all know that our life is getting more and more expensive day by day. Our grocery bills are increasing, energy bills are increasing, but obviously our salary is not increasing accordingly.
No,
So, as
sadly.
many nurses, we all like we for nurses actually we have an opportunity to get money, like we can do overtime, pick some extra shifts. That's how most of the nurses found those extra income. Even I was also doing the same thing, but
Mm,
at the end of the day I was not happy because uh, I believe that my family deserve my time, especially my son. He deserves my time. So if I'm picking some extra shifts, again I'm away from them. And at the end of the day, I was not happy because I was away from them. So I was looking for
mhm.
something that I can do from home so that I could be with them. No need to go away from, but at the same time we can earn some extra income. So that is how I joined in this business.
Fantastic. And so it's a bit like, a lot of people, hi Susie. Thanks for joining us. It's a little bit like people often say, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your profession, your career, your family, and be able to give your all everywhere. And still have, time to take holiday and time to take sick leave and extra money in the bank. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's what we're processed to believe. But you decided, actually, I do want all of that, and I'm going to find a way. And that's amazing, really inspiring. And so with this business, what a lot of people want to know is what's its potential in terms of its earnings. Getting down to the nitty gritty of the finances, because that's what makes the difference. So, what would you say are the potential earnings of getting involved in this online business?
The potential earnings in this business is I would say because I cannot say the exact amount. This first month you're going to receive this much, for second month. And it's not like that, because it's not a job, it's a business. We are not getting, it's not a fixed income. But the potential
Yes.
income in this business is so huge. People are receiving, like people are getting 5 to 6 figures in month, even 7 figure. like uh,
Yeah.
so in order to explain that, I have to say what we are doing. So basically what we do is social media marketing, and we do affiliate marketing. And
Yes.
our system will provide all the training. Because see, myself, I'm a nurse, I don't have any business background, I don't know anything about business. So even for a person who is very new to the business like me, we can do this business because the system is so amazing. So we are provide in our in our platform, we are getting all the training, all the tools, and the products which we can affiliate in.
Yeah.
And the company where we are affiliated to, it's very reputed company. It's I would say this is a very generous company because we are getting commission from our direct sales. Like how we are getting commission is like we are getting commission from the sales volume that we are generated, and we are eligible for our direct sales, indirect sales, and on top of that we are getting bonuses as well. So this is
So
the
that's about
like
two or
but
three.
yeah, this is the
Sorry,
potential
I
of
was
this
just going to
business.
say that's
Yeah, that's what we are getting
apologies. I think there's a
commission.
bit of a time delay.
Ah, so we are getting from like direct sales, indirect sales, and bonuses, and uh, so that is the way we are getting this income. So that's why, and the return of investment is, I would say, 200%, 300%, something that measure, because people are earning because after 4 or 5 years in this business, there is a possibility that we can earn a monthly as a retirement plan, as a like we can earn a fixed income monthly 5,000 USD. So that much potential this business is having.
Awesome, awesome. And that's, fantastic that you mentioned that it's not just your earnings are not just based off your own commission and what you generate, but actually there's layers to it, right? And so, it's kind of cumulative, and absolutely. And there's also that potential to kind of supersede those who have introduced you, or your team members, because one of the best things is that you have mentors and you have coaches who have been doing this for some time, and they lead you and they demonstrate and they support you, but actually you've still got that potential to pass them in terms of earnings, which is incredible.
That is the
So yeah,
reason. That is the reason we are saying that this is not an MLM. This is not a pyramid scheme, because most of the people are asking that question. So that is the this is the exact reason, and it is very
absolutely.
legal as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, so we know that obviously everyone starts somewhere. You can start with, a little bit of commission, and you can grow to supersede your coaches and mentors. So I mean, initially, if people are interested and they want to find out more, why is it that they need to pay the 149? So they watch the free complimentary webinar, which gives a really good overview of the business, and then in order to unlock the door to find out more, they're asked to pay $149, which is, I don't know, maybe about what, £130, something like that, roughly. And why is it that that's there? I mean, why can they not just have access to everything immediately?
Actually, that is the actually ours is a very proven system. Okay, so like the people who created the system, they are experts in this marketing business, and they did all these policies and rules in the system. Okay, so might be they have their own reason. Even what exactly the reason, if I was asked, means I don't know that. But according to me, if we are nothing comes free, and nothing comes free then. So this is an amazing opportunity. So if you are into this business, then you know that this 149, you are getting multiple times value of this money. If you Because why I am saying this 149, when you pay the 149, you will be getting you will know that you will know about our amazing system, which is proven, and which is making most of the people, like which is making everyone in this business is becoming successful. So
Yes.
because we have got a tray, and so when you pay the 149, you will know all about this opportunity, 100% about the business. Then you can decide by yourself whether you can move forward or not. If you are not willing to, then this is completely refundable. But if suppose if you are moving forward, what you are getting this one, getting when from this 149, you are getting a training, video based training on how to do social media marketing on 7 different social media platforms. So if
Wow.
you Google, if you Google it, you will know that even to study one or two platforms, it will cost around 2000 to 3000 pounds to
Mhm,
learn a
mhm,
single platform. So so
mhm,
that one you are getting in this 149, and that too lifelong. Like you are not paying every month or nothing like that. This is if you are paying 149, this you are getting lifetime access to the training. Next,
mhm.
you will have a funnel and the sales funnel and a website designed with this one. So in this
Wow.
149, and on top of that, we are getting master classes every week about this business from successful entrepreneurs who are making six figure, seven figure income monthly in this business. So that is all for free. So yeah, see what how much benefit you are receiving when this 149, if you are moving forward. That is the that is what we are getting in when we pay 149. Leandra, hi. I think there is.
Absolutely. I mean, as if that's not enough. Hi, as if that's not enough. We also have, as I mentioned before, your dedicated mentors, your coaches. So you have two free coaching calls for you to help decide whether you'd like to move forward with the business. And that's all part of the 149 as well. If you choose to have your coaching calls, then you're moving on to the next step. But if you in fact decide it's not for me, as Nisha said, just to reiterate, it's completely 100% refundable. There's no obligation to do anything further. But this very small token essentially gives you the gateway into the entire training program. And guys, let me tell you, I mean, goodness knows how many hours worth of training is in there. It goes through absolutely everything, step by step. You've got your mentors, you've got your coaches. As Nisha said, you have your funnel made for you, sorry, by the technical team. You have your website created for you by the technical team. You have all the automated systems set up. So in terms of value, I mean, it's ridiculous, really. You're pretty much getting it for free.
We are getting more than 10 times value for this one, not 10 times, it's multiple times value because as I mentioned,
Pretty
it is really costly if you if you go into
much
deep into digital
getting
marketing and if you study the digital marketing.
Oh,
Yeah,
are we
yeah,
okay?
yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead. I think apologies, guys. It might be my connection here, but I'm still here.
No problem. Yeah.
Um,
Mm. Can you tell me? Mhm. Actually,
yeah,
I forgot to mention that one. We like our coaches is like because the our coaches will help you to identify what is the best possible way to do this business. Like how we can start according to our financial thing. So it's really amazing. So and a great thing is like you have as Leandra said, we have a mentor and coach in this business. So when you start the business, even though you have everything in your hand, all the training, everything, but still sometimes we'll have some queries, some doubts here and there. So there is a person at the end of the phone, at the other end of the phone, to answer your calls, to answer your questions, and this mentorship and coaching is also lifelong.
mhm, mhm. Absolutely. And if you were to ever look elsewhere at having a business coach or a business mentor, as I have done in the past, and I have paid up in the past, I mean, a lot of the time you don't even get direct access to that mentor or to that coach. It will be a member of their team, and it might be like for an hour once a week via a group Zoom, for example. But all the support that we're giving is um, completely personalized. Like Nisha said, you get that direct contact with them, and that in itself is priceless because people's time costs money. Okay. And that's just one small part of the program. So it's incredible, it really is. And there has to be um, some sort of token shown that you are interested in order for all of this to be shared with you. But again, it's completely refundable if you decide it's not for you. So there's no commitment.
And
And
also
so
invited to a group where we are all in, who all are doing in this business, who doing this business. We were all in a group and you were invited to that group, and you can see like how we are doing, how we are making money, everything you can see. And after you then after you can do your research, you can do your diligence, and then come upon a decision like what we can do next, whether to move forward or not. It's completely up to you.
that's it. Absolutely. And as you've probably seen, guys, from the last couple of lives, we've got plenty of doctors, consultants, healthcare professionals, nurses, lots of people, lots of professionals who are in, well recognized positions that are also involved in the online business. And believe me, we are the worst people for doing due diligence. And I mean worst in terms of we have to be meticulous. We have to be almost be obsessive about doing our due diligence and doing our research because we cannot risk our titles, our registration, our livelihood. And so, I think it goes to show, although you must always do your own due diligence, but it goes to show that if us as healthcare professionals, are involved, then we've done that. We've done the research, and we know that there's absolutely no risk whatsoever to us personally. Um, but okay, so let's say that they do pay the 149 and they have access to all the training and the coaches and everything else that we mentioned. Are there any other costs involved in getting this business set up? How does it work from then?
Of course, there is a capital investment in this business. So, as I mentioned, if you are this is a business. For every business, there would be a capital investment, but it is much lesser than a traditional business. So, that is the beauty of this business. And so actually like I don't have any previous experience how this business works and all those things. This is my first business, and I'm so happy that I am into this business.
Good
But
for
I think
you.
Leandra is the best person to answer that question because she is having a business background.
So Nisha's reflected that one onto me. Thank you, Nisha.
And actually, just to explain that this is a we are opening a virtual shop. So this works in that way. So if you because it is virtual and our audience are global, we can reach to our customers globally. But in spite of that, if you are doing a traditional business, our physical presence should be there. We have to do everything. So that is the difference. And maybe coming back to Leandra, you can explain more than me about this topic, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Nisha. Everything you've said, 100%. Because I'm in my physio t-shirt at the moment, but in my property business where I've done sourcing, I'm still involved in sourcing. So I basically introduce clients to properties, and I match make them and bring them together, and then I take a sourcing fee. So again, with that, I have to be there. I have to be present. I have to travel to the different properties and go to meet with investors, and very time consuming, drawing up contracts and things like that. So that in itself is, has its demands. And then there's the other aspect of property that I'm involved in, which is service accommodation, where we take on properties, we rent them from landlords as a company, we do them up really beautifully, and we rent them out almost like hotels, so a bit like Airbnb. Now, this requires a huge upfront cost, as you can imagine, because you're taking on someone's property, you're decorating it, you're furnishing it, you're bringing it up to that luxury hotel standard, which looks amazing in the end, but it's a huge hit to your pocket to get started. And it can often be quite a long time before you see your returns, let alone your profits. And as Nisha said, as with every business, there are startup costs, some more than others. And Nisha, well done for stepping into this business as your first, because I think, in comparison to others, especially in comparison to property, in terms of the initial investment, you've done well. You've done really well. Because, and I'm not saying that property is a bad thing. I still love it. I'm still involved in it. It's a long-term game. I'm very much into multiple streams, and I think it, I still have a passion to be involved in property. But there's only so much cash I can put into that at any one time. And I think the beauty with this business, as Nisha mentioned, is that when you have your coaching calls, you can discuss about what level you're able to enter at according to your finances, according to your personal position at that time. And also, all along the way, it's all determined by what you're comfortable spending, what your budget is, and everything is tailored to you. I mean, there are no hard and fast rules, as opposed to property, where this recent property that we were looking at, we had to have at least a 20K upfront investment just to sign the papers. And then we had to have an additional X, Y, and Z to set up some other bits that we wanted. And there's no flexibility, there's no negotiation on that. So it's lovely to be able to step into this online business where it is very flexible, where the costs can be, parallel or in relation to what you're comfortable with. And there are options to make it work, which is why it's so accessible to so many people. Um, and so I guess that would be like my live comparison about costs involved in the comparisons to other business models, and about them almost being, the barriers to entry to a lot of them, but there are hardly any barriers, if any, to this online business. So yeah, I'm really grateful to have come across it, and congratulations, like I said, Nisha, if this was your first business that you've entered into, you've done really well, because you've saved a lot of heartache.
Actually, this
Awesome.
is for everyone. Like, it's whoever watching this one. It's actually, this is a live testimony you are hearing. Like, what is the difference between a traditional business and online business, especially our platform.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's fantastic to have the opportunity. There is so much to learn, and you're able to take your time to work it around your busy schedule, right, Nisha? Because you're still practicing as a nurse. Obviously, you're also a full-time mum simultaneously, running the household and all the other demands, and myself, in a similar position. So to have that flexibility of being able to do as much or as little as you're able without feeling stressed, as well as it working around your budget. So there's no stress, there's no demands, there's no expectations of what you should be putting in, or what you should be drawing out, or what you should be making. It's completely flexible. So it's fantastic. It works well for me, that's for sure. Was there anything else, Nisha, that you maybe wanted to add, or any words of advice, or anything else before we close
Mm.
up?
I know that because most of the people, especially when they hear something online, they would say that this is a scam or anything like that. Because it's okay because becoming skeptical, because everybody, when I was skeptical, everyone will be skeptical, especially if something comes online. But it's our responsibility to look into the opportunity whether this is a scam or not.
Yeah.
So for that, it's the best idea to, if you have any questions, you can drop us a message under this video, and we will get back to you. Or else, if you can, I would really suggest everybody who is watching this one, because if you are looking for an extra stream of income, or to change your life, it's an amazing platform. So please see this one whether this is for you or not, because you are not going to lose anything. As we told, this is completely refundable. The webinar is no cost, and if you are interested with the webinar, then you can go to the next step, which is completely refundable if you don't want to. So it's a very good opportunity. At least see the opportunity whether this is for you or not, and come up with a decision.
Absolutely, absolutely, because you literally have nothing to lose. So you'd only just be cutting off your options. if you didn't proceed. So come and join us, ask questions, pick our brains, challenge us as much as you want, and we'll share with you what it is that you want to know. But thank you so much, Nisha, for fitting us in. I think you were doing a night shift last night and obviously doing school runs and everything else, so you should be sleeping now, but instead you've come to bless us with your knowledge and your experience, so really appreciate that.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, like Liansha. It's really a great pleasure to talk to your audience. It's really nice. I'm so happy.
Amazing, amazing. I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. Well,
Okay,
I
yeah.
was just thank you. I was just going to say, guys, thank you for joining us. Again, if you've got any questions, just drop them below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. But take care now, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.